Hey, hey, how's everybody doing today? Can you hear me all right? How's the sound? Well, we'll assume it's all right. I've been connecting a couple of dots. See, one of the very first things that I noticed from marijuana was youthfulness. What you talking about, boy? I'm talking about youthfulness from marijuana. You see, I watched a man get younger with marijuana right in front of my eyes. And I watched another man get younger right before my eyes. And then over the years, I've discovered so many healing qualities from marijuana that it's interesting for so much. Burns, preventing burns, healing burns, and preventing burns. Geez, just like preventing calcified plaques and removing calcified plaques. Just like rejuvenating gum tissue, science can't do that. Science cannot do that. They proved it again with $1.8 billion between May of 2016 and the fall of 2018. Yeah. So why am I here? Connecting some dots for you. You want to live longer? You want to live healthier? Do you want to live free? I do. I want you to. And by God, I want to see this evil dug up by the roots, smashed to the finest powder, burned in the hottest fire. And damn it to its pit where it belongs for eternity. Peer reviewed science is so polluted. It is disgusting. I haven't seen so much donkey talk in all my days. Maybe I have. But oh boy, what a joke. So I can see things that other people cannot see because I got the experience and the critical thinking skills to put it together. So, what's science showing us? They're showing us telomeres. And they got a couple other things they're showing us. The telomeres on the tip of, I can't remember because I really didn't try to remember, but I will. But the telomeres on the tip of something. Mm-hmm. And it protects that something. It does. And that something shortens, the telomere shortens with age every time the cell splits. That cell splitting is for your health. Get rid of the old, get rid of the bad, pop in a new one. Kind of like the tires on your car. If you don't change them tires, you'd be riding on the rims. And before long, you just be tearing that engine up, that transmission up. And oh man, what a disaster. You pop a couple tires on there, everything's just fine. You just roll right on along, everything's just humming. And them tires are going bad. You can change tires and brakes, oil, tires and brakes, oil, tires and brakes, oil. You keep on doing that, you can push that car a long time. But eventually, it's just going to start falling apart. It is. And the way they're made today, they fall apart faster. All that plastic. Oh, my goodness. So what's it got to do with your health? I'm trying to explain it. I'm trying to give you a health kiss. No, not keep it simple, stupid. Keep it stupidly simple so that these scientists can understand it. College educated idiots. Dumbed down, brainwashed, MK Ultra, bought off, paid off. Whatever it is, it's evil. I mean, it's evil. You all know the story about Johnny Appleseed, right? Johnny Appleseed's a name that just rides along through history, isn't it? I'm going to be known as Ethan Caniseed. I am. Or I'm going to die trying. Right up here, I got me some seeds. Male and female. See, people don't like the male plant. No, they want to discard the male plant. Just like people today don't appreciate a man. No, if you're not a milk toast soy boy, bow down to the women, cower and run. Oh, you're just a piece of trash. You're an idiot. You got no self-control. Time to wake up, people. I'll connect some dots for you. Now, I just watched a video on the Greg Braden show, Greg Braden channel, YouTube. You got a man and a woman on there I ain't never seen before. At least I don't remember. But they were having a real interesting conversation. They were talking about telomeres and cell division and the process. Kind of like what I was talking about with them tires. And they get to showing you like images of these telomeres. whatever. Tomato, tomato. Potato, potato. Does it really matter how I say it? I know something matters about what I say because I can say white is white and black is black. And people say, what? The fish flopped? What you talking about, boy? No, I said white is white, black is black. You said the fish flopped. Come on, man. I say words for a reason, and people don't listen. They listen with their opinions. Their thoughts are floating through their head, and they make stuff up as I'm talking. These doctors. Oh, yeah, there's your emasculated men. That's a fact. They won't tell you the truth. Not if you, they won't admit the truth. What you talking about, boy? I spent 6 years talking with doctors, scientists, medical professionals all over the world. Guess what? I've been talking with cannabis people all over the world for years. Who's bringing you youth? Who? Who's bringing you truth? Who? Go on, believe in Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny. Don't let a man hold the door open for you, ladies. Burn your bras. You can do what we do. And when you can impregnate yourself, come and talk to me. In the meantime, you ain't got the right to murder. And you were raped. I don't think that gives you the right to murder either. Not the most innocent of life. People so concerned about health, but yet you're willing to just kill, kill, kill. In science and medical science and modern medicine, it's all about a long, slow death. It's not about making you healthy. What you talking about, boy? Well, just take a look around. Look at all the unhealthy people, all the miserable people, all these weak immune systems. Goes right along with the soy boy mentality, doesn't it? It does. Let's just break it down and make it weak. That way we can complain. Yeah, we can complain. Oh, poor me, poor me. Get a grip. Jeez. Own your authority. Be a man, male or female. Either way. Somebody's going to wake up. Somebody. What you going on about, boy? Telomeres. Something they don't rejuvenate in science. Just like gum tissue rejuvenation. and maybe brain cells. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. I watch men get younger before my eyes. Oh, that's anecdotal, Ethan. Prove it. I'm gonna. God lets me live long enough. Get this government off of my back. Get rid of these British parasites. By God. God is so angry. He is pissed. He doesn't like me using that word. Forgive me, Father. But I got to deliver your message. Some of these people only understand certain words. I can say words and it means nothing. I say white is white, black is black. You say, what, the fish flopped? Fish flop my butt. All right. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. Facts are facts. Oh, someone will argue that. Yeah, I know. College educated idiot. I ain't got no time for no college educated idiots. I ain't got no time for evil. But it's getting all my attention. And I'm giving it all my time to destroy it. By God. You people going to wake up to the fact that marijuana is good for you. It will rejuvenate your gum tissue, and science cannot do that. It will prevent your gum tissue loss, and science cannot do that. It will prevent calcified plaques, and science can't do that. It will remove calcified plaques, and science can't do that. It will rejuvenate your telomeres, and science can't do that. And when I put a comment in Greg Braden's YouTube channel with a little bit of truth, abrogated. So was that YouTube or was that Greg? I don't know. I don't care. I care that it's gone. People don't get to see it. Suppression, oppression, evil. Well, I wish I would have taken a snapshot of it. Next time I put a comment in, I'm like that, I'm gonna. What did I say that might have got it removed? Well, I made a comment on peer review. And I made a comment on science. I said they got their heads so far up a dark hole that a belly button glass ain't going to help them. Oh, Ethan, that was so terrible. It's the truth in a metaphoric way. You can't help these people because the evil is there. By God, the truth will set you free. When your endocannabinoid system is nourished, you cannot get high. Prove it, Ethan. All right. Stay right there. Anybody got any idea what this is? Huh? Anybody ever hear me talk about this? What do you think? I got some fake stuff here? This ain't fake. All right. So, let me see. That much right there. That's going to, your average person's going to go into shock. Your average person's going to go into shock. There. They might sweat. They might feel like they got to throw up. They might get diarrhea. They might start shaking. They might lose their balance, not be able to walk, get all confused and sick. Yeah. I'm going to stand right here, keep on talking. Oh, that's a good one there. Ah. Mm. 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 My. Yeah, just watch me. Watch me go crazy. Watch me hallucinate. Oh, yeah. See, now I be sitting with my friend, know me 30 years. I do that. I smoke a joint. I'm sitting there talking with him just like I'm talking with you. Ethan, you're stoned. What you talking about, boy? You're stoned. Huh? You gotta be stoned. I sure wish I had some to smoke, but I don't. See, somebody was here this year. I got an early start. My plants were looking real healthy. Oh yeah, 4th of July, they were getting there. By the end of July, they were looking sick. By the time harvest time came, they were so pathetic. And we had a good fall. We had a good fall for a harvest. We didn't have a heavy frost. Somebody cheating me out of my days. Yeah, because it made me live longer, make me healthier. So I got a nursemaid this along. Yeah, what I just did there, I'd have done that. That had lasted me. Just doing a little bit of oral health and a little bit of teeth I got left, But I'm looking to prove a point to you. Well, it's kind of getting down there, ain't it? Can you do a gram and just not change? Well, I'm going to stay right here, keep on talking to you. Because I am pissed. I am. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted with our servants. Thieving, lying, cheating, murdering servants. Parasites. Administering free men. Messing with your mental health. Messing with your physical health. Messing with your spiritual health. Messing with your life. Your happiness. Your privacy, your security, your liberty. Your life. Your life. Is this getting through to anybody? Dar Rendon? Dar Leaf? I got 2 Dars in my life right now. They ain't doing nothing for you. Oh, they should, because they're your servants. They've been given the evidence. Yeah, and I get geniuses. I get geniuses and college educated idiots that want to show. Yep. I give them one. They want another. I won't get into it now. I'll do a special show. Or maybe I won't. Or maybe I will. I ain't made up my mind yet. Can't fix stupid. Maybe you can. If you can, tell me how. Because there's a lot of stupid needs getting fixed. So that you can have a life. So that you can be healthy. So that you can be free. So you can be happy. So you can enjoy your life partner. And they can enjoy you. So the 2 of you can enjoy your children. And you can all enjoy the grandchildren and the great grandchildren. And if you listen to me, your great great grandchildren and your great 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 grandchildren oh yeah. You see, no, you don't see. I see. What you see, boy? Well, I was looking at the images on Greg Braden's channel, and they're showing these telomeres here in a healthy situation. And then over here, like a split screen, right? They're showing the telomeres in an unhealthy situation. So what happens is the telomere deteriorates, and then the cell splitting is just getting shorter, 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 shorter. It gets down to a point where is not healthy. And then I think what they're saying is then you get two and they're unhealthy and then they mutate and they morph into cancer. Hmm. How about that? Well, what do we know? We know that many people have cured their cancer with marijuana. So what's going on? Is it killing the cancer or is it rejuvenating your telomeres? Science can't do that. God can, by nature, by God. But will science look at it? No. Oh, and if somebody does and it gets into peer review, abrogated. Nope, that don't fit the mold here. Because they want you sick. They want you living a long, slow death. So I've talked about how I had lived with chronic conditions for 3 decades. Serious chronic conditions. I lied. It was more than 27. It was more than 27. Because I can document 2 more. How about that? Oh, Ethan, you're stoned. You're so stoned, man. You are so high. Fool. You cannot get high once your endocannabinoid system is nourished. Period. Show high. What's that mean? I have been looking at the comments. I will. Hey, Susan Williams. Ray Eddy. Something wrong with Josh? Can't argue with stupidity. They drag you down to their. No, they don't drag me down to their level. I rise above them. I live above them. They raise you down to their level and beat you by experience. Can't argue with stupidity. They drag you down to their level and beat you by experience. No, they beat you with stupid power. And soy boys letting it happen. Milk toast soy boys. Oh, please. That's what I see. Oh, is your feelings hurt? Get over it. Yeah. I really enjoy listening to Bernard Cornwell, the Saxon series. I got something in my eye off of that thing. Saxon series about warriors. The insults these guys sling at each other. Oh, I just love it. And it just brushes off. And he comes back with another one. You know why? Because these are men, warriors. They're getting ready to cut their enemies' heads off. They're getting ready to stick a spear through their heart. Is war. What do you do in war? You kill. And what are your servants doing to us? They're killing us. Killing us with jabs. Killing us with oppression, suppression, lies, lies, book burning. Oh, Ethan, you're stoned. Give me a break. College educated idiots, morons, stupid. Smoking's bad for you, Ethan. No, not smoking is bad for me. What? Ethan, smoking is bad for you. Give me a break. You ain't got a clue what's good for me and what's bad for me, if that's what your attitude is. You see, I enjoy these things. Brings me happiness. I get a little bit of warmth. I get some company. It's my family. And I don't quit it, and it don't quit me. That's true love. All right. We got comments. Brother, I smoke every day. That's white smoke. Tobacco is blue. All right. All right. I tell you, when are you going to trust me? My life's an open book. I got nothing to hide. Seeing's believing. I do this right up here for y'all. That's tobacco. Tobacco. Does that look like marijuana? God, I wish I had that. What's that? Is that marijuana? Is that tobacco? What is it? I always got to give the PCAPs, don't I? Or you think I'm pulling a fast one on you? I put that down. Oh, look, put it back up here. Sorry, I didn't mean to take it out of view. That is tobacco. Keep it right up here where everybody can see it. Oh, Ethan, you're stoned. Give me a break. You cannot get me high on marijuana. Here. And you see, that's brown. That ain't green. What color is that smoke? This is the one I was smoking earlier. It was like this one. Oh, it's still going. What's the difference? If I had marijuana to smoke right now while I was talking with you, I would be smoking it. Because I love smoking marijuana. It has flavor. And it can give me a feeling. It can give me a relaxed feeling. It can give me an energized feeling. It can engage my brain. The last patent I wrote, I chain smoked 10 joints. And I wrote that patent. And then when I got a partner, wanted to work with me to bring oral health to the world, I filed the patent. It didn't cost much. Somewhere around $100. But in a year, I know I need 6 to 10 grand, and then I need money to see that patent through. And guess what happens? Your servants said, no, boy. We can shut down international banking. So they did. Oh, yeah. Shut down international banking. Getting in my way of international patents. Imagine what dots I might have connected. You see, I've been telling these college educated idiots, these dumbed downs, soy boys. Soy boy. Oh, don't insult me. Get over it. I've been telling them, but they won't listen. They just won't listen. Maybe you will. You see, I believe that we can reconnect nerves. I do. And so I know a scientist is doing work with mice and rats. And I asked him to check it out. It's been years. Crickets. Crickets. Did he try? I don't know. If it failed, I imagine I might have heard something. You was wrong, boy. You're always wrong, Heath. You never get it right. Yeah. When I'm dealing with stupid. So I told him, to warm up that oil and put it on your scalpel. and then cripple that mouse or that rat. One leg, its tail. Cripple its tail. Is that so bad? People cut their doggy's tail off all the time. One stinking rat. Do a test for humanity. Put some of that rejuvenating, God-given natural wonder on your scalpel. And then sever that nerve. And then sever the nerve this way. Now it's like this, right? And then cut like this, cut like this, and put the oil here, put the oil here, put the oil here, and put the oil here. And then take your sutures, suture it in. What do you know about sutures, boy? I think it's right here. I think it's right here. Should be here. Oh, come on now. I got one. I do. I guess I don't know where it is. I thought it was right here. But I must have. It's not. But I do know about sutures because I do my own. At times. Like Rambo. Anyways. Back to this. Oh, Ethan, you're stoned. Get out of here. All right. And then take it and close it together like this, right? And then wrap it up real nice. See if that tail don't start wagging. Because we got people that are crippled because of nerve damage. But you see, the evil, they like you to suffer. They like you to be crippled. They like you to be sick. They want to suck every penny out of you. You see, in the old days, mom and dad, they'd take care of the kids. And then they'd help the kids take care of the grandkids. And then they'd help the kids and the kids, that would be the great grandkids. And grandma will still be living at home. Great grandma will still be living at home. Most of them without grandpa by that point. Great grandma will still be cooking. Still be cleaning house. And pretty darn healthy. Live a long, healthy life. And have a quick death. Ain't that way today. Today, people living a long, slow, death. Well, they suck every penny out of you. And the kids don't take care of you. Now they stick you in a nursing home so they can suck more money out of you. It's a fact. Ethan, you're stoned. Oh, come on. White smoke, blue smoke. White is white, black is black. Fish flopping? Come on. Hmm. So I witness men getting younger before my eyes with marijuana. I can't prove it yet. By God, I will. Men getting younger with cannabis. Fact. Well, what's the cause of aging, Ethan? Oh, it's your telomeres getting shorter and shorter and shorter. So they see, because they're the protector. They're the protector of that DNA and then those genes, your tissues, your cells. It's the protector. And as you get older, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until it's gone. And then there's no protection. And then these get and then they get like this. And then they morph. And then you get cancer. So what's curing cancer? What is curing cancer? Could it possibly be the rejuvenation of your telomeres? Could it be? Because if you get rid of the cancer and you still got these morphed out cells, aren't you going to get cancer again? Aren't you? But if you go into remission, what's going on? Oh, I cured my cancer. Killed the cancer. You rejuvenated your telomeres. I think. I believe. That's my opinion. Based on observations, analysis, critical thinking, and personal experience. Oh, Ethan, you don't know what you're talking about. I know. Neither do you. You don't know what I'm talking about. Some of you do. I got the smartest audience. I do. We're surrounded by college educated idiots and evil. And soy boys. And hard women. That can't impregnate themselves. You can do what a man can do. Impregnate yourself. The psychological damage, the damage to mental health, the damage to family values, It's just like turning your back on God. You get a little lost for words. You know, 30 some years ago, it wasn't this bad. Not even close. And I had some fun in those years. Yeah, my kids were young. I was enjoying them. My business was good. I was making money, providing for my family. Times were good. I had free time. I didn't have to be making videos and teaching common law and doing all these lawsuits and wearing rags and begging for money, wishing my family would pick up the phone and call me. No, we don't take care of our elderly people. We just stick them in nursing homes and watch all the wealth abrogate. I have fun. I rode motorcycles. I played pool. I, I really enjoy playing pool. Well, I know I did. I would enjoy playing pool. Billiards, 4.5 by 9 table, a billiards table. Now, many of you may not know this. There's a game called one pocket. So if this is your table and you're going to break from up here and the balls are down here, there's only two pockets that get used, this one and this one. And it's the break that determines which pocket you're going to be in. Well, if you break from this side, you're going to be shooting your balls into this pocket because you're going to hit here, you're going to push the balls this way, and you're going to want to leave the cue ball over here where the guy's got no shot to his pocket. And these are the only two pockets that get used. Now, there was a pool hall up Flint area. They were open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. And oftentimes, after I met my crew for lunch, because I tended to buy them lunch at the bar on Fridays and get a few drinks in them and give them their paychecks and send them back to work. Unless they felt like they had too much to drink and they're owning their authority and they say, boss, it ain't right for me to be working right now. I'll put in some extra time later. Well, after that, I'd head up to the pool hall. And many times I would not walk out of that pool hall until sometime Monday morning where I got to go take care of business. I got to get supplies, saw blades, nails, this, that, whatever, tools, meet up with the guys, give them their instructions. And I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep Friday night. I didn't sleep Saturday night. I didn't sleep Sunday night. I didn't do no speed, no cocaine, no amphetamines, marijuana, alcohol, and tobacco, sedatives. And oh, there were some characters. Oh my goodness. There were some characters. Some really awesome guys. Rance. Rance would play pool barefoot. He was a real interesting guy. And I tell you one thing about a pool player, a road player, or a pro, a lot of times they'll give a spot. So a game of one pocket is 8. You get 8 balls in, you win. Because there's 15. 8 and 8, 16. You can't have a tie when you got 15. First guy to get 8 balls in his pocket is the winner. So, yeah, at this point, I wasn't a road caliber player, just aspiring. But the way you get good is you play with the pros. But you got to pay. You got to gamble. So they'll give you a spot. And the guys that I was playing with, they'd spot me. They'd play 15 to 5. That means they got to get 15 balls in before I get 5 balls in. Well, how's that happen? You only got 50. You spot them up. He shoots 3. He gets a ball in. He shoots again. He gets another ball in. Shoots again. Gets another one in. He misses. Those 3 balls get spotted up. But he's already got 3 in the pocket. See how that works? All right. So when they're spotting me 15 to 5. And these guys, man, they can twist the ball up. They could do magic. And so we're playing $5 a game. Games go fast when you're playing with this caliber player. They go fast. And I'm in there from midday Friday to Monday morning. Whew, I can get cleaned out. And many times it's Sunday around midnight. And none of these guys are doing the endurance that I'm doing, right? But maybe it's Sunday noon, and I get a game with Rance or Trapper or Old Man Kenny. And by the time midnight rolls around, they're getting a little wore down. And maybe I'm getting into dead stroke. And this $5 a game's got me down $500, $800, $1,000. I'm thinking, man, I'm not liking this. But I'm getting into dead stroke, and he's getting tired. Up the ante. Oh, they love that. Oh, they love that. Because you see, if they're spotting me 15-5, oh, they can beat me 20-5 one-handed. Serious. Some of these guys spotting me 15-5 playing with two hands could beat me 20-5 playing one-handed. So it's not like that 15-5 spot is making it even. No, they're stealing from me. And I know it. But I'm learning. I'm watching them. I'm watching how they get out of such traps because safeties are a big part of the game. If because you always want to control that cue ball. After your shot, the placement of that cue ball is what you want. And when you get good, you can drive that ball just about anywhere and park it right where you want. And I'd get these guys locked up in jail so tight, and they get out and they make a ball and run the table. It's, come on, man. What do I got to do? I put you in jail and you run out on me. Holy fright. So, see, this is good because now I just learned something. Yeah. So, if you ever watch the movie The Hustler, Ethan, you're stoned. My God. If you ever watch the movie The Hustler with Paul Newman and Jackie Gleason, it's a little bit of a pool playing movie. Got a little bit of a storyline to it. And Jackie Gleason was a good pool player. I would have enjoyed hanging out with Jackie Gleason, I think. Anyways, years later, Paul Newman played in The Color of Money with Tom Cruise. Now, there were a couple of professional players in that movie. So, a fella in that movie, he played Grady Seasons. His name in real life was Grady Matthews. There's another fella in there, and I never catched his name. I mean, it just never stuck in my head, and I never went back to make it stick in my head. So I can't tell you his character's name in the movie, but I can tell you his real life name, Jimmy Mattia. He was known as Pretty Boy Floyd. And he had a beautiful lady, beautiful wife, Eva Mattia. She was quite a pool player too. But their relationship didn't last. She went on in the women's tour and became an announcer as well for pool matches. Jimmy and Grady, they were pro caliber players. And I rubbed elbows with those guys. I did. Yeah, and Cornbread Red, Miami. Oh, yeah. Some real characters. Well, you see, like I said, my kids were young. And ended up with 6 of them. And yeah, things were rough for the wife. So she needed extra care. And my business is growing. I need more time. And then I invent the stupid saw, right? The power coping saw. Industry been trying to do it since the 1950s. And son of a gun if I don't do it. Oh, here we go. Patents, suppression, 20 years of beating my head against a wall that got spikes in it. Millions of dollars for an education. For an education. And no power coping saw for the world. Good God. So the point is, life gets in the way. I wanted, and I still want, a world title. And I intend to get it. I do. Man, it's been so long since I've been on a table. Oh, and I miss it. It's just, you can't, people who don't know the game just can't even imagine what you can do with those balls. So, most of you probably know the name Willie Mosconi and how he run 500 and something close to 500. And then he just got tired and stopped. He didn't miss. He just got tired. He just got tired. If he was younger, had more stamina, if he had a rejuvenated body and a nourished endocannabinoid system, who knows? That old boy might have run 700-800 balls before he got tired and decided to stop. Well, in one pocket, if you get a 5-ball run, let's say you're a trapper or you're cornbread red, Miami. You get a 5-ball run, that's pretty good. Now they're capable of running 8 and out. Oh yeah, they are. They're capable of running 8 and out into one pocket with 15 balls on the table, not like it's a clear table. Yep. So at any rate, one day, see, when I built the house, I built the room over the garage as my office, and I made it big enough to have a 4.5 by 9 table in there, and so I was able to practice while I was at home. And one day I'm practicing, and 2 of my boys are there, and their heads are just up over the table. I'm guessing they're close in age, so they were about 8. So 7 and 9, 8 and 10, something like that. And they were interested in pool. And that made me happy. It did. Anyways, I'm practicing, and the 2 boys are there. And you know, they're boys, right? And I'm teaching them about pool etiquette. Well, they're just boys. And so I got a run going. Yeah, I run 14 balls. I got 1 left. So I got to rack up the 14 balls. Because if I shoot that 1 in, there's no way I'm going to be able to make another ball if I rack all 15. Well, it is possible, but you got to be in the right spot and you got to twist it up just perfect and you got to hit it just perfect. And you can, you can get a ball into your pocket from a full rack. Sometimes it'll happen off the break. Oh, and that's beautiful. If you can break and run 8 and out, that is such a sweet feeling. And I've experienced that. At any rate, I got 14. So I got one left. I got to rack them up. So when I make that 15th ball, the cue ball has to go into the rack and spread them balls out. And what am I left with? A 5-rail shot, and there's 14 balls on the table. It was the only shot. It was the only shot. Well, I suppose. I mean, I looked hard. I looked hard. Somebody, like Old Red or Miami, Old Man Candy, one of them, they'd have come up with some magic that I wasn't seeing. And that's the beauty of shooting with those guys. So, anyways, I hit this 5-rail shot and it clears every ball and goes in the pocket. Oh my goodness. It's like, I'm feeling so good. And, but the boys are starting to get a little bit antsy now, right? Because it's boring for them. It's boring for them. Oh, Dad made another one. Dad made another one. Dad made another one. You know what I mean? It's getting boring for them, and they're starting to get a little bit restless. And I'm teaching them pool etiquette, and I'm trying to stay in my groove. And I got 24 balls in, and I get 25. And I'm lining up on the 26th, and there's no reason I should have missed it. And I'm not blaming my boys, but my boys got a little bit energetic. And I lost my train of thought and I missed that ball. So my high run into one pocket was 25 balls. If I can run 25 balls into one pocket, I ought to be able to run 500 to 1,000 balls with the full table. That's a different game. That's straight pool. You get 14 balls in, you rack them up. And when you shoot that 15th ball in, that cue ball's got to go into the rack and bust them up so you keep on shooting. And the problem is, for a pool player, when they age, the hand-eye coordination might still be there, but the ability to concentrate is diminished. And that's when you miss. And that's what happened to me. The boys, they distracted me. And I take the blame because I'm supposed to be able to fade that. Because there's always distractions. So you got to overcome the distractions. You got to overcome the noise. So when I get done doing what I got to do to get back on my feet and have a couple of bucks in my pocket, I intend to be riding motorcycles again. See, I gave it up. I gave up riding for my wife and my family because I rode for about 30 years and I lived. I lived. And I thought, well, let's live a little bit safer and give up the motorcycle. So I retired. But I got no family that wants me anymore. So I'd be happy to get back on that motorcycle, get my pool stick, and just travel around living in pool halls until I can get into dead stroke and get into a championship, a world title championship. And then I intend to walk out of there with first place trophy. That's a goal of mine. It has been for a long time. I'd hoped to have done it decades ago, but life got in the way. If it wasn't for these British parasites and our slave servants warring with us, killing us, I bet I'd have had that title and that trophy. So you can rejuvenate your body with marijuana. You can be healthy with marijuana. You see, when these parasites decided to shut down international banking, and the deal in Jamaica just fell apart on me. I come back here to the States. I got less than $100 in my pocket. I just ain't been able to get on my feet. Government just keep on attacking. Well, it's all right, because that's like getting spotted 15-5 when they can beat you one-handed 25-5. I'm learning. I'm getting smarter. It's the price you pay. Some things come cheap. Some things come with a high cost. Soy boy. Soy boy is costing you your life, your liberty, your freedom, and your happiness. Calm down, Ethan. You sound like a raging lunatic. God is angry, and so am I. And I am not your soy boy. So I'll show a little bit of emotion. I don't have to respect an idiot. Oh, I can love them. Oh, I pray for them. I don't have to respect them. Oh, I don't have to be mean and nasty to them either, and I don't want to be. You keep running me down, I will. What I will do. What I will do is destroy you for what you do. So right now, some of these parasites are hiding and running, getting aid and comfort. Aid and comfort. We got Nuremberg issues going on in this world. Aid and comfort. We got treason going on in this world. Aid and comfort. It's time to bring back public executions. It is. A reality check. A wake-up call. It's time to dig this evil up from the deepest pits, to pull it up with all the root tips, and crush it into the finest powder. Burn it in the hottest fire, and cast that ash into the pit of eternal damnation, where it belongs. And bring back some life, liberty, happiness, and try and live God's life, heaven on earth. You got any integrity? You got any morality? You got any sand to match that? You got any steel in your spine to match that? Some people are happy to live red. Not me. I ain't going to live red. Slave. Soy boy. Oh, but you know what them reds are doing? With their control system, their point system. Oh, yeah, they administer everybody. And if your social credit score is low, you can't take the train. You can't take the bus. You can't get on an airplane. You can't get a government job. So what are they doing with their control? Well, you see, when I was doing business over there in China, you had all these pretty boys, all these effeminate men, all over the TV screen, the theater, the plays. Pretty soy boys. If you're a pretty soy boy in China today, you don't get on the TV. You don't get promoted. If you're not helping the little old lady across the street when you have the opportunity to, you get a bad score. You get points taken. You help that little old lady across the street and maybe carry her stuff and help her get home and make sure she's safe. You get points. They're building family values and testosterone. They're building a culture of alpha males. And over here, oh, I don't want a jab. I don't want a jab. I want my job. Oh, help me. Help me. Can you write an affidavit for me? Can you write a notice for me? Can you help me? Soy boy. It'll be red here. British parasites sucking the life out of you. Will you live a long, slow death. Instead of a long, happy, healthy life and a quick death. That's what science is doing for you. That's what medicine is doing for you. That's what your servants are doing for you. Oh, Ethan, calm down. Calm down my ass. I'm putting fuel in the fire. I'm going to push this steam locomotive as hard as it'll go. Down the tracks of evil, burning them up. Until we get relief. Until we get remedy. But I'm just one man. And the majority of you are afraid to give me a thumbs up. Comments are empty. Well, they're empty for a couple of reasons. I looked at one today, a recent post, says 5 comments. I'm like, hey, cool. What are people saying? 1 comment. 4 of them are gone. I didn't delete them. I watch comments come in and abrogated right before my eyes. I watch thumbs up, go down. I looked yesterday. I looked, it said 6. A couple minutes later, I looked, it said 5. You're stoned, Ethan. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Blue smoke, white smoke. White is white, black is black. The fish flopped? No. White is white and black is black. The fish flopped? Come on, people. Yeah, the fish flopped on you. Took away your brain from the time you were born. MK Ultra'd you into a slave. Just like it did to me. My mammy and my pappy. My grandmammies and my grandpappies. And my kids and my grandkids. And God is not happy, and neither am I. So I'm here to tell you. God will rejuvenate your gums. Well, science just tries to destroy them. God will keep nice, healthy teeth in your mouth. Well, science and the food industry does what they can to destroy them. God can keep you healthy physically, mentally, and spiritually. All you got to do is own it. That's all you got to do is own it. So, coming into the new year, I'll be glad to see this one gone. I'm so glad to see this one gone. I'm going to dance. I'm going to turn the music on and I'm going to dance with myself because that's all I got. Well, no. You see, don't trust me. I wasn't thinking clearly. That could not have been a more incorrect statement. I got God with me. So I'm in good company all the time. And I'm not in fear like the Kalkaska County prosecutor who uprooted, boot, scoot, boogied, or like that FBI agent who's in custody now for beating his wife's head against a headboard. One of these FBI agents in Michigan involved in this Gretchen Whitmer fiasco, probably because she lost a case in common law court. Probably the first time she's ever been in a court of record, you know, with all her years as an attorney and a prosecutor. That's my guess. Can't prove it yet. Servants won't do nothing about it, won't do nothing to help. Just giving aid and comfort. Aid and comfort. War is about life and death. Americans, you have a duty to protect your life, your liberty. Now, I'm not promoting violence. I'm not. But I am promoting the death of evil. Stop asking your servants for your grand juries. They come from your assemblies. Assemble! I'm sick and tired of hearing it. Here's your notice. Assemble, America. Assemble. Form your grand juries. Issue the warrants. And if your sheriff won't do his job, get the militia to take care of him. Form your militias. Do everything with honor and integrity. And if they're insulted, too bad. If their feelings are hurt, too bad. Because I don't really give a rat's behind about their opinions or their feelings or their conspiracies. I care about the fact that they're killing you. They're destroying your life, your children's life, your grandchildren's lives, your grandma's lives, your grandpa's lives, your mother's lives, your father's lives. And I'm not happy about it. So I will say something about it with a little bit of passion. And it's all controlled because I am a man of control. And when it needs to rip, I'll let it rip. And when it needs to be crushed, if I can crush it, I'm crushing it. Now, I should have crushed it for the 4th of July. But Pat Whiteford is a treasonous rat. Wouldn't do his duty and arrest Gretchen Whitmer. And the military, they refused an order from the executive manager in a state of emergency where our servants are warring on us. And they got all the evidence. No, they didn't get all the evidence. They got all the evidence that I had to provide, which was more than enough. I sent open letter to legislatures in 10 or more states. And then my not internet provider, my website provider shut my email service down. Shut it down. I mean, locked it up. I couldn't send a receipt. I had to call them and find out what's going on. And they told me I can't email my servants. I wished I'd have recorded that. I wished I'd have taken a snapshot of that post I left in Greg Braden's comments on his YouTube channel. You're high, Ethan. You're stoned. You're out of your mind. Yeah, right. All I'm doing is not being frugal at my own peril to prove a point. To prove a point to you because I love you. Every one of you. Every one of you. Every man is worth redemption. When you wake up and decide which side of right or wrong you're on, don't wait till it's too late because God is coming. God's coming. It's time. It's past time. I get younger enough, I might want to start a family. I used to think it was crazy seeing a 60, 70-year-old man father a child. I'm like, he can't take care. He's going to be around to raise them. Times are changing. Times are changing. So I say, good riddance to 2021. Good riddance. 2021. I think I'm going to do a little bit of singing too. I'm going to go do some singing and some dancing. And I'm going to celebrate and dismiss 2021. I learned a lot in 2021. I learned a lot in 2021. It's been a very expensive education. It should bear fruit. Oh, speaking of that, I'll be right back. Don't go away unless you want to, because you are free. Well, I want to show you something. If you want to see it, I'll be right back. I wish I'd have done this when I came out here, but I didn't know. I didn't know. What is those? These is cherry trees. Yeah, cherry trees. Oh my. That's going to be really nice for the kids and the grandkids and the great grandkids and the great great grandkids and all of their cousins. I'm going to plant more. Apple trees, pear trees, Concord grapevines. Oh, I love Concord grapes, and they grow really good in Michigan. Yep. I'm going to get a garden in. I am. And I'm making biochar. You neutralize. You make your soil nutrient rich with biochar, and it's amended for 100 years. 100 years. So I've been working on it. Take them coals out of the wood stove. Sometimes I don't let them get down to ash. I just keep dumping them in a pile. These trees are going into biochar soil. In fact, this is biochar soil. This was pure sand, sugar sand. And I put the biochar in it. Look how healthy those are. They are beautiful. They are really beautiful. Very healthy. As long as the government parasites don't come around here and do what they do to my marijuana plants, I'll be real happy. You're stoned, Ethan. Oh my God. What is wrong with you people? That's blue smoke. Black is black, white is white. The fish flopped. It's close to 2 grams. It's close to 2 grams. Have I changed? Am I any different? Oh, you're stoned, Ethan. You're out of your mind. I know. I know. White smoke, blue smoke. Red Rover, come on over. Maybe next year. Maybe next year I'll have a party where I actually look at other people's faces and shake other people's hands and have a conversation rather than talking into a camera. But right now I feel like dancing and singing and praising God. So I wish you all the best of everything for 2022. And soy boys, I'm through with you. I'm through with you. Much love, everybody. Peace out. We are on our way to victory. By God. Amen.